What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, man, I know this one is gonna resonate with a few of y'all. Not all of y'all, but a few of y'all. You know how in every job, every circle of friends, every team, there is that one person who, when everything starts to go wrong, when everything starts to fall apart, when there's a crisis, when there's a situation, there's that one person that everybody gravitates toward. Everybody looks to be the one to step in and bring some order back into the situation, to fix things. That's the go-to person. And some of y'all watching this right now going, yeah, man, that's me. That's me and my family, man. Every time something happens, I'm the one that everybody comes to. Anytime somebody got a problem, I'm the one. And when you are that person, it can be draining sometimes. Excuse me. It can be draining sometimes. It can be really, really tough because you taking in so much. You taking in so much. And when it comes to a group problem, I ain't talking about people just calling you on the phone saying, hey, man, you know, I need some advice, man, about my wife. Sometimes it's a group dynamic, a family situation, and everybody looks to you. Well, what that means is, it means that you have, at some point in your life, or throughout your life, you have demonstrated leadership qualities. And not only have you demonstrated leadership qualities, you have demonstrated effective leadership qualities. You have proven through history that, okay, this guy can settle things down and bring order. So now people look to you, they trust you, they believe in you. But like I said, that can be draining sometimes, because when it's all coming in and you may not have an outlet of your own, then you get like, oh man. But the fact that that's a part of your character and who you are, you're not going to ever stop doing it. So this video is mainly for encouragement for whoever the go-to person is, if you're watching right now, that you have actually been given a gift. But that gift can also be a burden. I won't call it a curse, I'll call it a burden. Like my album, A Blessing and a Burden. Because you are making people better. You are diffusing potential bad situations. Somebody come to you at work. You gotta, the such and such is not working. You that person. You got homeboy. You are the conflict resolver. People got stuff going on. That's you. Embrace it. That's what I'm saying to you. Embrace it. But do everything you can to find an outlet for yourself. Because that intake can be stressful. It can be pressing on the mind if you don't have an outlet. And do your best to teach people how to do what you do. See, if you were starting a company, you were the CEO of a company and you were just starting it out, and as it starts to grow, you start to realize, man, I'm doing everything by myself. Oh, man, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that. What would be the next thought that come to your mind? The next thought that would come to your mind would be, I need to start training people to do what I do, to make it lighter on me. And that's what we got to do in these life situations. You know, you got to teach the very people that you help how to help themselves. We know the old parable about fishing. You know, well, I thought I knew it, but you give a man some fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach him how to fish, he can eat for the rest of his life. So that's the key. it's not about, be careful to not become somebody who's an enabler of those who just will because people will milk the situation as long as you allow it, and a you become an eternal sounding board for folks who never want to figure out how to rectify their own problems. They just feel more comfortable just dumping it all on your head. And you know what people say after the fact? Oh man, I feel so much better. Just getting that out, man. Thank you, man. And they leave, and then you like, oh, man. Now you depressed and down, and just, and not necessarily depressed, but you drained mentally, because that energy does have a way of piling up on you, even if it's just words, even if it's, and especially if it's you getting in between two people or more people that got problems with each other, because you looking at a bigger picture that they not looking at. You like, man, our family is coming apart, man. I gotta keep, you are the glue. But the problem with being the glue, the problem with being that thread, is pressure on that thread, because it's holding everything. It's just like, so find a release, man, a good release. Don't go crazy and flip out on the whole family. But respect and appreciate the fact that you have been gifted with the skill to save and help people like that. Because it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. It could be frustrating, it could be tiring, but it's not a bad thing. People look up to you, people admire you. Now, real quick, if you are the person who's always leaning on the go-to person, and you're not trying to figure out how to better yourself or solve problems within your own self, or when you branch out and you got a family now, you know, you haven't practiced any leadership skills like that, then you're gonna have problems if that go-to person never decides, hey man, I'm done. And I've been trying to get y'all together all this time, man, and y'all still, I can't keep doing it. You're gonna have problems. And when you have situations like that to come up, you have not taken in any of the lessons that you learned from others. Now what do you have? You have a broken home, broken family, broken friendships, whatever it is. Or even if you're in a work environment, you flip out and panic because you're not able to problem solve on your own. Problem solving is something that you have to practice as an individual. You got to figure out how to, it's not going to always be somebody with the expertise available. You got to do the best you can. Now, some things you're not going to just know, but you got to do the best you can to figure it out. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I want to shout out to my homie Bavu. Blake's out there in ATX, man, for sending me this cool hoodie, man. So, you know, I had to represent it on the channel, man. Much love to y'all. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.